Trace with Trace Tire. I wanted to take a little time to make a video. Recently we posted a post about used tires, waste tires, the tires that you take off when you come to buy new tires. And I told everybody, don't ever pay a tire disposal fee at a tire shop because it's a scam. All shops like mine can have every one of their used tires picked up and taken by road construction companies. They're using tires in roads now. They'll lay them out together, and they fill some of them with aggregate, or they'll fill them with concrete and then asphalt the top to make roads. And not only roads, they make a lot of other things with tires inside concrete, like foundations or boat ramps, stuff like that. But the point is, all tire shops do this, okay? So they have a place to go with their waste tires, their used tires. These companies that use tires will come pick them up. And the reason these companies pick them up from tire shops is because they can't go to like a landfill area that has used tires in disposal, because they can only use part of the money that they get subsidized for doing this. They can only use tires that have a registered DOT number on the sidewall with that tire shop that proves that that tire shop purchased that tire for the customer, and they paid a fee to the state, which is let's see, $1.25. So that has a registered DOT number on it, so that when the tire's life is over and it's time to dispose of them or whatever, the companies that are in road construction can come and grab these tires, use them, and they go to the tire shops and they pick them up. The tire shops don't have to pay nothing because the road construction companies need them. So they'll come pick them up as long as they're all registered with the state, with the DOT number, that they were sold in a licensed tire shop in the state of Colorado. Okay, well, we are that. We are set up with the EPA. I'll show you what it is. Okay, so it's the Colorado Department of Public Health and Environment Waste Tire Facility, which is our shop. We are registered to handle these with the state of Colorado. We are licensed to give the used tires. So we're licensed and set up to let these road construction companies come pick up the used tires and use them, because every used tire in our pile has that registered DOT number. The tire was purchased at Trace Tire. It was used by the customer, and when the customer came back for new tires, that old tire that has that registered DOT number can, at that point, be sent to these road construction companies that use them in construction. That's how it works. So we've had tons of comments and questions. I have a farm and I have 300 old used tires and I can't get rid of them. How do I make this work? You can't. It doesn't work that way. You have to have a registered certificate from the state that says you are a waste tire disposal facility. That's how it works. So it's only for tire shops that have this, and they all have it. So when I tell people, you can buy your tires wherever you want. I don't care where you go, whatever tire shop. But on the invoice, do not ever pay a waste tire disposal fee, because it doesn't cost the tire shops anything to get rid of them. They put that fee on there to scam you out of money. It's a scam. Do not pay it, because they're getting the tires picked up free at their door. So that thing on the invoice, if you see that, tell them to take it off, because they're intentionally ripping people off. But anyways, back to my shop and why we do it. Yeah, you have to have a place to go with your used tires. You can't just pile them up. The only people that can do that are cattle dairies and feedlots. You know, you'll see a mountain of tires that they use to put on silage tarps. They're farm exempt. Okay, they can do it. But even I'm regulated at my little shop here. So the EPA came out and they said, when you have your used tires, when you get about 1,000 tires, we want those picked up. We don't want any more than that, because if lightning strikes them and starts them on fire, it's a lot of pollution. But they also want a pit. Now, it's not required, but we did it. They want a pit dug that's 15 foot wide, 8 foot deep, and 50 feet long. And they want all the used tires put in a pit. And that is so if lightning strikes the pile and starts them on fire, you can easily push dirt over them in the pit to extinguish the fire, put them out so that you don't pollute the atmosphere with all that smoke, because there's awful chemicals. When a tire burns, the pollution is really bad. So that's what they asked us to do. It's not required, but we did it. And we took it a step further. When we put our tires, our used tires, in our pit, when we get 100 tires, I push dirt over them and I bury them, because the construction companies that pick up my used tires, they come out with semi trucks with live bottoms trailers, and they'll bring a big loader. They'll scoop the dirt, tires and all, load them up in the trucks and take them. They don't care if there's dirt in them, because when they use them, they're going to be filling them with dirt and aggregate or whatever before they make a road out of them. So it just made sense to me to keep them buried, to keep lightning from ever starting them on fire. So that's what we do. That's how it works. There were so many comments and questions. And over the years, I've had people that have other tire businesses say, I want to bring you all my used tires since you have a place to get rid of them. You can't do that. Only shops that have tires with registered DOT numbers, used tires that were purchased at that shop, are eligible to send those tires to road construction companies to get rid of them. Okay, so that's how that works. The other thing that we get comments on all the time, oh my God, I had a flat tire and I went to the tire store and they said it was in the sidewall and it can't be fixed, and they wanted me to buy a new tire. This is the oldest scam in the book in the history of tires. Every puncture is patchable. Doesn't matter if it's on the sidewall, in the middle of the tire, it doesn't matter. The only difference is tire shops can use this to try to rip you off, to say, oh, we can't repair that. We need you need to buy a new tire. It's just to suggestively sell you a new tire. It's a scam. It's a ripoff. Do not fall for it. They make fiberglass reinforced patches for sidewalls that are super stiff, okay? They're made to fix a puncture in a sidewall, all right? And all tire shops have them. because when their own personal vehicles get a freaking puncture in the sidewall, this is what they do. They don't buy a new tire for their own vehicle. But anyways, if you're ever told that, no, it's a scam. Stop right there. Every tire can be patched. Unless it's a gaping cut or something like that, they can be patched and repaired, and you can go on about your way without purchasing a new tire. It's just a scam to get you to buy a new tire. But it has to be patched the right way. You know, you got to use the correct materials to do it. But those materials exist, and they're out there. And we'll patch any tire that's patchable here, and we've never charged anybody. It doesn't matter if you bought your tires from us or not. I fix tires for everybody, and I never charge them. I've been doing tires since 1986, 40 years, and now I'm retired. It's a hobby. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping people. In 1986, when I started in tires, I was trained by Larry Spradlin at Wheeler's Country General Store in Fort Morgan, Colorado. He started training me as a tire guy, and after about a year, they pulled him into management into a store, and I was left to run the tire shop by myself. And then they came to me and they said, we need you to run the tire shop at the Wheeler's Country General in Longmont. So they transferred me to Longmont, and I was the manager of that tire center. 1987, 1988. And but anyways, I've been doing it 40 years, and now it's just a hobby, and I enjoy helping people. I'm not going to scam you. I'm not going to rip you off. I'm not going to ever charge you a disposal fee for your old tires. And I'm not going to tell you need to buy a new tire just because you have a sidewall puncture. Be wise about the scam artists in the tire game at tire shops. They're going to try to make every dollar they can by scamming you, ripping you off, selling you a road hazard warranty. That's another big ripoff. Yeah, you buy a road hazard warranty so that if the tire is destroyed or whatever, they're going to replace it, and you pay a fee, a huge fee, and it's a scam. Why? Because every tire comes with a manufacturer's warranty. So if something goes wrong with the tire, that's the manufacturer's fault. They'll replace it. If you hit a pothole and you rip a tire open, you blow a tire, and you have to buy a new tire from shops, they try to sell you a road hazard warranty. What you're not told is you have to keep a log of tire pressure. You have to keep a log of balance and rotate when it's supposed to be done. You have to keep a log of the maintenance on that tire. And if you don't, road hazard is void. And so they get that big fee up front. It is a scam. When you buy tires, they all come with the manufacturer's warranty. Stop right there. Don't buy anything else, because if you hit a pothole and you rip a tire open and damage it and destroy it, that's on you, and you should buy a new tire. Don't buy an insurance plan, road hazard warranty, that makes you jump through all kinds of hoops so that they can get out of paying it just to replace one tire for an ungodly amount of money. It's a scam. Just be aware of it. I've been doing this long enough, and I'm retired now, that I'm not, and I never did rip people off or scam them with road hazard warranties or say they couldn't patch a sidewall. None of that BS. Just know if you're getting your tires here, your used tires aren't ending up in a landfill. They are going to a road construction company that picks up all of our tires. We've used the same company since 2013. We've never charged a tire disposal fee, and we never will. I wanted to make sure people knew that when you go to a tire store, they're going to rip you off one way or another unless you have the knowledge beforehand, like I'm giving you now. So Trace Tire, it's a hobby now. I'm retired. I've been doing it 40 years, since 1986. If you come to us, you get treated right. I don't mark up tires. It is a hobby. I enjoy doing it. Whatever the whole warehouse American Tire distributor price is, to me, that's the price you pay. Only thing I charge is $20 labor to install, mount, and balance it on your vehicle. That's it. I don't mark up tires, and I'm not going to sell you something that you don't need or is a scam. So I know it's a long video, but thanks for watching, and thanks for the people who come to Trace Tire for your tires. I appreciate it because it is a hobby and I enjoy doing this.